Fasten your seatbelts. Today, we're shifting gears into the fast-paced universe of Nissan GT Academy. This adrenaline-fueled tale begins with a daring idea sparked inside the mind of the marketing executive of Nissan, Danny Moore. Danny's vision was to narrow the gap between the virtual world and the real world of racing. His audacious plan is to take the most skilled players from the popular racing simulator video game, Gran Turismo, and transform them into professional race car drivers for Nissan's motorsport division. Imagine going from the comfort of your gaming chair to the roar of a real race car engine, the smell of burning rubber on asphalt, and the thrill of speed coursing through your veins. This is the heart-stopping premise that sets the stage for our story. And so, the wheels of this high-speed journey start rolling. Enter the world of virtual racing and the unlikely hero of our story, Jan Martinborough. A passionate gamer with dreams of the racetrack, Jan's journey starts in the comfort of his own home, controller in hand, eyes locked on the screen. In comes Danny Moore, with an ambitious plan and a keen eye for talent. He announces a simulation race among the best racing simulators across the globe. Seeing Jan's simulation racing score, the young gamer was also invited to take part, much to Jan's father's disapproval. His heart races with the excitement of competition as he goes around virtual turns. The same excitement he longs to feel on a real racetrack. Jan's father, an old-fashioned man, finds it difficult to see a virtual racer switching to a real track. This resistance, however, only fuels Jan's determination to prove his worth. Through tireless nights and countless laps, Jan polishes his skills. On the race day, he set the stage on fire as his virtual car flicked through the pixelated asphalt as he seeks to set a new time record. And then it happens. His digital car crosses the finish line, the timer stops, and Jan has done it. He's not only set a new record, but he's also earned a chance to qualify for the GT Academy to pursue his dream to be a professional GT racer. Little did Jan know that this was just the beginning of an adrenaline-fueled adventure. Now the stakes are higher than ever. As we dive into the heart of the GT Academy, it's all about speed, precision, and nerves of steel. Jan Martinborough, our central character, has already proven his determination by winning the qualification race, securing him a coveted spot at the Academy camp. But this is where the real challenge begins. Situated in the picturesque Silverstone, UK, the Academy camp is a melting pot of raw talent and fierce competition. The contenders are put through some testing under the careful observation of former Nissan driver Jack Salter. This isn't just about who's fastest on the track. It's about who can handle the pressure, make split-second decisions, and keep their cool when the rubber meets the road. As the contestants are shaped down, Jan's skills on the simulator translate notably to the real world. His instincts, refined through countless hours of virtual racing, serve him well as he navigates the twists and turns of the Academy's laborious tests. Despite facing stiff competition, Jan secures his place among the top 5 finalists in the GT Academy. However, the road to victory isn't as smooth as a racetrack. Even as Jan emerges as a top contender, he must grapple with the realities of this high-stakes world, where every second counts and the smallest error can spell disaster. In the world of racing, controversies are just as common as pit stops. As the final race of the GT Academy turns into action, only 5 contenders remain, each contending for the coveted spot as Nissan's representative. The tension on the track is palpable, the stakes higher than ever. Against all odds, it's Jan who crosses the finish line first. However, victory isn't as sweet as he'd hoped. Danny Moore, the man behind the GT Academy, seems to have another favorite in mind, Matty Davis, due to his mature personality. Danny argues for Matty's commercial capability as he knows the art to act in front of the camera, stirring up quite the controversy. But the coach Jack Salter, the seasoned racer turned mentor, won't let politics overshadow talent. He insists on honoring the rightful winner, Jan, and his remarkable achievement. Jack's protest to award the deserving talent tips the scales in Jan's favor, and he's officially chosen as Nissan's representative in the real world of racing. Professional racing is not just about speed, it's about physical and mental strength. Jan's journey into the high-octane world of professional racing is a testament to this. He crosses a brief of challenges that test his determination both on and off the track. The roaring engines, the screeching tires, the thrill of speed, it's all shadowed by the looming risks of crashes and setbacks. Jan experiences these firsthand. The crashes are not just physical, they are emotional, too, causing ripples of doubt to surge through Jan's resolve. He questions his abilities, his choices, the very path he's chosen. It's a punishing test of his spirit. Yet, it's through these trials that Jan's determination shines. He takes each setback in stride, using it as fuel to push harder, drive faster, and become better. Because in the world of professional racing, resilience is the real key to victory. But every setback is just a setup for a comeback. Jan's personal life was a whirlwind, mirroring the speed and unpredictability of his racing career. Relationships, once a source of comfort, became another challenge to overcome. As he spent more time on the track, the distance from his loved ones grew, creating a gap that was harder to bridge than any racing gap. His first assignment comes in the Red Bull Ring, Austria, but finishes on the last place 27th. After that, he participated in a number of races, which are Trentino, Italy, Istanbul, Turkey, Barcelona, Spain, and his position get better with time. Next destination is Dubai, UAE, his final chance to get the license for more bigger stages. He has to finish in at least on the 4th place, which he did. Then came the tragic crash in Nürburgring, Germany. An unfortunate event that shook Jan to his core, casting a long shadow over his racing dreams. The aftermath was a test of his resilience, a trial of fire that forged his determination. It was a reminder that every race was not just against competitors, but also against his own doubts and fears. Several cases are filed against Nissan for the idea of turning virtual racers into professional, and Nissan started considering to shut down this program. But Jan was not a quitter. After a while, he picked himself up, dusted off the debris of his setbacks, and got back on the track. But he has to do something extraordinary. He decides to take part in the biggest stage in the world, 24 hours long constant race, the Le Mans, but Jack opposed it. But Jan's persistence turned trials into triumphs, leading him to an opportunity of a lifetime, a chance to compete at the most prestigious Le Mans. The finish line was in sight, but the race was far from over. Welcome to the Le Mans, the ultimate test of a racer's mettle. This is the stage for the climax of our film, where Jan Martinborough, Matty Davis, and Antonio form an unlikely trio, each bringing their unique skills and experiences to the race. The Le Mans race is not just a competition, but a demanding test of endurance, skill, and determination. It's a battlefield where every second counts, every decision matters, and the smallest mistake can cost you the race. Our trio faces numerous hurdles, battling not just their competitors, but also their own personal demons and the clock ticking relentlessly. Jan, in particular, confronts the ghosts of his past. He's not just racing for a trophy, but for redemption and acceptance. Despite the mounting pressure and the setbacks, Jan's determination never wavers. He drives with a single-minded focus, pushing past the physical exhaustion and mental fatigue. And then, the unimaginable happens. Amidst the whirlwind of roaring engines and screeching tires, Jan and his team secure a podium finish. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated triumph, not just for Jan, but for every aspiring sim racer out there. By securing his place on the podium, Jan had proven that sim drivers could indeed compete with the best in the world. He had not only won the race, but also the respect of the racing community. His story is a testament to hard work, determination, and sheer resilience. Hope you enjoy catching. Subscribe now for more.